Ever walked into a room and found your cat staring intensely at the wall? Don't worry, they're not going bonkers. Well, not entirely. Cats experience the world visually in a way that we, with our big human eyes, can only imagine. Their vision, fine-tuned over millennia of hunting and napping, mostly napping, is a fascinating mix of superpowers and quirks. This isn't just about seeing in the dark, though they definitely have us beat there. It's about experiencing a world of colors we can only dream of, a world teeming with invisible movement. So, buckle up, cat lovers. We're about to dive into the secret world of feline vision, ready to unravel the mysteries behind those enigmatic stares. Let's go. Let's face it, we humans are useless once the sun goes down. Our eyes, which serve us so well during the day, become almost redundant in the dark. We fumble around, trying to make sense of shadows and shapes, often bumping into things or tripping over obstacles that seem to appear out of nowhere. We stumble around, blind as bats, who ironically see just fine at night. It's almost comical how helpless we become without artificial light. Streetlights, flashlights, and our trusty smartphones become our best friends after dusk. Cats, on the other hand, are practically owls in disguise. These nocturnal ninjas navigate the night with an ease that leaves us in awe. Their eyes are not just adapted to low light, they thrive in it. Their eyes are built for low light. Unlike us, cats have a higher number of rod cells in their retinas, which are more sensitive to dim light. This allows them to detect even the slightest movements in the dark. How? Think of it like this. Cat eyes are like those fancy cameras with night vision. They can amplify the available light, making the most out of even the faintest glimmers. They have a special reflective layer, the tapetum lucidum, at the back of their eyes. This layer acts like a mirror, reflecting light that passes through the retina back into their eyes, giving them a second chance to see. It's like having a built-in mirror that bounces light around, giving their retinas a second chance to catch those precious photons. This is why their eyes seem to glow eerily in the dark. This is what gives them that spooky glow in the dark. It's not just a cool party trick. It's a vital adaptation for their nocturnal lifestyle. So yeah, next time you're fumbling for the light switch, remember, your cat is chilling in a world bathed in moonlight, judging your clumsiness. While we rely on technology to light our way, cats have evolved to be masters of the night, effortlessly gliding through the darkness with grace and precision. We humans pride ourselves on our vibrant color vision, rainbows, sunsets, those ridiculously bright Hawaiian shirts. But here's the kicker: cats don't see the world in quite the same technicolor glory. Their vision is more like an old movie, a bit muted, less saturated. They see blues and greens really well, along with some yellows. Reds and pinks, not so much. To them, your bright red fire truck probably looks more like a dull brown. But hey, who needs a million shades of red when you can see in the dark? It's all about priorities, right? Panoramic views, the widescreen world of cats. Cats are fascinating creatures, and one of the most intriguing aspects of their biology is their vision. Unlike humans, who have a more limited field of view, cats see the world in a much broader spectrum. Remember that scene in The Matrix where Neo sees the world in code? It's a bit like that for cats, but instead of code, they see a wide, expansive view of their surroundings. Okay, maybe not quite like that, but cats do experience a wider field of vision than us. Their eyes are specially adapted to give them a panoramic view, allowing them to see more of the world at once. Their eyes, set on the sides of their heads, give them a panoramic view of the world, about 200 degrees compared to our measly 180 degrees. This means they can see more without having to move their heads. Think of it like this. They've got those widescreen TVs built in. Imagine having a built-in widescreen TV that lets you see everything around you without turning your head. This wide-angle lens is perfect for spotting prey, or that stray catnip mouse lurking in their peripheral vision. Cats are natural hunters, and their vision plays a crucial role in their ability to detect and catch prey. No sneaking up on these guys. Their wide field of vision makes it nearly impossible to catch them off guard. They can detect the slightest movement from the corner of their eyes. So next time your cat is glued to the window, they're not just admiring the view, they're on high alert, scanning their environment for any signs of movement. They're scanning their kingdom, keeping a watchful eye out for any potential threats or squirrels. This heightened sense of awareness is what makes cats such effective hunters and vigilant guardians of their territory. Invisible flickers, a universe of movement. Here's a fun fact. Cats are obsessed with movement. Whether it's a toy, a piece of string, or even a shadow on the wall, if it moves, it captures their attention. This fascination isn't just a quirky trait, it's deeply rooted in their biology and survival instincts. But we're not just talking about the obvious stuff. Sure, they love chasing after toys and pouncing on anything that dangles, but their sensitivity to movement goes far beyond that. Cats have an extraordinary ability to detect even the slightest motion in their environment. Cats can detect even the tiniest flickers and vibrations, things that are completely invisible to the human eye. This means they can see the minute movements of a tiny insect, or the subtle twitch of a blade of grass. Their world is filled with a level of detail that we can hardly imagine. It's all thanks to their super-powered retinas, packed with specialized cells that are highly sensitive to motion. These cells, known as rod cells, are far more numerous in cats than in humans, allowing them to see in low light and detect the slightest movements. This explains why your cat goes nuts for that little red dot from the laser pointer. The rapid, unpredictable movements of the laser mimic the erratic behavior of prey, triggering their hunting instincts and providing endless entertainment. It's not just the color, which they probably don't see very well anyway. It's the erratic, unpredictable movement that sends their predatory instincts into overdrive. The laser pointer becomes an irresistible target, a stand-in for the small animals they would hunt in the wild. So yeah, that dust bunny tumbling across the floor. To us it's just a bit of fluff, but to your cat it's a potential prey item, something to be stalked and pounced upon. It's basically a wildebeest stampede in your cat's eyes. The scale may be different, but the excitement and the instinct to chase are the same. No wonder they get so excited. Their world is a dynamic, ever-changing landscape of movement, and every flicker and twitch is an opportunity for adventure. So next time you see your cat fixated on something seemingly insignificant, remember, they're just following their instincts in a universe of movement. Human versus feline, a vision showdown. Okay, let's settle this age-old debate. Who wins in the vision department, humans or cats? Well, it's not exactly a fair fight. We're talking about two completely different systems, each optimized for different purposes. Humans excel in color vision and detail. We can appreciate the subtle nuances of a painting or the intricate patterns on a butterfly's wing. Cats, on the other hand, are masters of the night, their eyes designed to detect movement and see in near darkness. It's like comparing apples and oranges, or maybe tuna and catnip. Both have their strengths, and both are pretty amazing in their own right. Through the eyes of a cat. So there you have it, a glimpse into the fascinating and often hilarious world of cat vision. It's a world of shadowy movements, muted colors, and a whole lot of staring at things we can't see. Next time you catch your cat gazing intently at a blank wall, remember, they're not just being weird, though let's be honest, they're good at that too. They're experiencing a sensory universe that we can only begin to imagine. And that, my friends, is pretty darn cool. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a cat to go cuddle with and a laser pointer to find.